Hello guys, I welcome you back to our channel. Hope you guys are doing great today. Normally as we do, we are here once again to update you guys. Okay guys, well, I've not seen in a situation where someone won an election and that person is still running around like chicken with a cut in neck.
Not be
You
juju be
understand?
that.
You said that you won an election and still you're restless, as in you're not even yourself. You understand? So in this video I'm about to show you guys a senior lawyer analyzed the whole petition of Peter Obi. I want you guys to watch this very video because it's an eye-opener and kind of strength to obedience. You understand? Because at the end of the day, if Nigerian judiciary should handle this case very well, I know Peter Obi will come out victorious. You understand? Because with all these facts on ground, I think the elected president is in soup. You understand? So I want you to watch this very video to the end, and don't forget to share this video to your friends, and don't forget to like this video and go to the comment section and tell us what you feel about what this lawyer said.
So joining us on the show is Barrister Emmanuel Njoka, popularly known as Parker. Welcome to the show. Now I want to start going direct to the issues at hand concerning Abuja, because we have what you've set up as 1, 2, 3 reasons as given by Mike Ozokome, that is the son, on his thoughts on Abuja as one of the people who are senior lawyers in Nigeria. So let me start by asking you, electing a president where there are 2 or more presidential candidates, can you tell us or explain to us that is subject to that section 134(2) of the 1999 Constitution? Can we start with that, please?
Well, the section is self-explanatory. I don't think there is too much to say about that section 1342. It's very clear before someone can be declared to have won election. It's very clear the constitutional requirements required of such a candidate, which section 134(2) clearly says the person is deemed to have been duly elected where there are 2 or more candidates. He has the highest number of votes cast at the election. And the B aspect, he has not less than 1/4 of the vote cast at the election in each of at least 2/3 of all the states in the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. I think it's very clear. And the word that seems to be causing the confusion is the word "and" in that section, which of course, to me, is very self-explanatory. And in this aspect means additional. That's my own opinion. So that section is quite clear and does not require any further interpretation, in my opinion. Thank you.
Well, as you know, the son, our big brother, your big brother, Leonard, big brother in the law, there's something he said for the purposes of clarity and better appreciation of issues. He says something about that section 134(2) of the 1919 Constitution. He said that as you have talked about it now, he said a skeletal digest of that section reveals that there are 2 instances contemplated in the provisions dealing with where there are only 2 candidates and where there are more than 2 candidates. In both situations, every of the candidates must satisfy these sections of the 25% in 24 states. And he went on to say in 4 that we should know that section 3 provides that when the candidates still fail to satisfy the requirements, there shall be a second election in accordance with the section 4. And the candidate shall be the highest vote scorer. I'm quoting him now. Followed by the next highest vote scorer. And the election shall be held within 7 days of the results of the foregoing election. Now, what my question is, when INEC found out that Labour Party won, or declared that Labour Party won FCT, shouldn't they have given that 7 days to have another election or a runoff of this election? What's your thought on this?
Well, I would think that INEC did not avert their mind to the fact that before you would be declared a winner, you would have scored at least 1/3 of 2/3 of all the 36 states, including the FCT. If they had averted their mind, I don't think they would have hurriedly declared the APC candidate as the president-elect. Because even though the constitution did not require that you must win, but at least for the purpose of spread, you are required to have gotten at least 25% of the FCT.
Okay. I think some of the wordings of the constitution is quite clear and unambiguous. They demand not less than 1/4 of the votes cast, as we've said, and the election in each of these 2/3 of these states and the Federal Capital Territory. So the word is all or and, that is it. Now,
Yes.
for the fact that there is also a Supreme Court ruling, I think in 2008, I think that should be either Buhari, where the Supreme Court held that Abuja is more of a prerequisite to be had. The Supreme Court position as at either 2000 and either 2008 or 2009, I think, is the time of Yara Adua.
And in that case, in that case, Section 134 was not brought to be interpreted. The issue then was not whether each of the candidate that was, or the candidate that was declared the winner, actually got 2/3 of the F, and including and the FCT. All of them did. But the issue was whether you were required to win, which is not a condition. What is required is that you should have scored at least 1/3 of 2/3 of the states of the Federation, including and the Federal Capital Territory. To me, it's conjunctive.
Can you make you for explain to us this conjunctive, because we don't hear it many times. Disjunctive, conjunctive, make you for tell us, because since we speak the grammar because of say this, make you for explain to us what be that very conjunctive.
Okay, what is very to me, well, like how this opinion is my own opinion, without prejudice to what the justices of the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal will say. But when you say conjunctive, it means having scored 1/3 of 2/3 of all the states, each, the Constitution make provision for each. Each is very clear. The meaning of each, it doesn't even require further interpretation. So if you secured each of the 25, each 2/3 of 1/3 of 2/3 of the 36 states, you have 24 states, which with all the candidates have gotten. They have gotten 2/3. They've gotten 1/3 of 2/3 of all of each of the states of the Federation. But only one of the candidates was able to meet the second leg of the Federal Capital Territory. So when I say it's conjunctive, it means you will add the 24 states and the FCT together, which will amount to 25. So FCT is constant, while the other 24 is variable. You can get more than 24 of all the states, it's still fine, but the minimum is 24 states. So when we say conjunctive, it means it has to be counted together.
So it means as APC no get 25%, including that of Abuja. Now be say INEC make mistake, give them this very certificate of return.
Now that will be for the court to decide.
From your own perspective, then do the right thing as they give them, as they talk say, and they say FCT go enter.
Well, like you see, to my opinion, that provision is unambiguous. But to others, it is ambiguous. And that's why they're in court, for the court to interpret that section.
Okay. Thank you very much. As you can see, we are trying to look at the issues that are, that are in the public domain, not really looking at the petition that is in court, but looking at what people need to understand about the Abuja issue, so that our own people will be say then they understand the thing as we take talk am. We know we be say we no go school well. So we dey find how we say na the learned brothers we be say learned friend, so that when I go fit explain the thing for us, make the thing for them clear to some of us, make we understand say this mandate wey be say they give in the middle of the night, say this is no work for us, we really no agree. So that's why I say make you come as website. I know say everything about this constitution and law, you put your eye well for inside, make you for come chook your mouth for inside, explain it, and you don't talk say and or mean something go add for inside, as Michael Zekome take put am. So I thank you very much, Barrister Emmanuel Njoku, for being with us today.